Last night was American Idol, which is just so much fun to do and to be around the new contestants. And every year, that's what I look forward to, actually, is meeting the new contestants. And one of the great contestants that we met along the way was Reagan Mills from last night's Idol. You can see this on Hulu, too. That's a cool thing. It's not over. You can watch it on Hulu if you missed it. Reagan's coming in here now. There he is.
Hello.
Reagan Mills, everybody. How you doing, pal?
I'm wonderful. How are y'all?
We're super good. Now that the world knows that you're going to Hollywood and you can talk about it in the real world, that must be a relief.
Yes, it's like a weight off my shoulders. The secret is out.
So you grew up did you grow up in Texas? Is that right?
Yes, sir, I did.
Grew up in Texas. And what was life like growing up there, Reagan, in Texas for you?
Well, it's the Wild West. So, it's crazy. It's a lot of fun. But I had a great experience growing up. We just had a lot of fun. Texas is kind of its own thing. It's not really the South. It's not really the West. So we have a variety of cultures of just different people. And I grew up around a lot of simple country people. So I'm sure that I was very wild in their minds growing up. So
Well,
I had a
I wanna
great time, though.
play back some of your audition in front of Katy Perry and Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan. And one of the things they said to you was so interesting. We'll get to that in a second because it's been said to at least one of us here on this show before. Not by them, but by other people. But let me play some of Reagan Mills singing on Idol last night.
I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to choose. Katie, go easy on me.
There he is singing Adele, a song we
So
all know
beautiful.
so well. Was that hard for you? Was that difficult?
Well, I really tried to psych myself up when I went into there because I didn't want to. I thought if I go in there acting like they're big celebrities, I'll be a nervous wreck and I won't be able to do it. So I tried to relate to them I try to think about them like they're my family, like they're my cousins, they're my uncles and my aunts, so I could be calm enough to sing for them. But it was nerve wracking. It was like, oh my goodness, you got legendary Katie and legendary Lionel and Luke. You're like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? So I just was like, okay, focus and do what you came to do.
And who said it? Who said the comment about grit? Who was that?
I think it was Luke that said that first. I think it was Luke, or it was either Luke or Lionel that were like, "You just need a little bit more grit," and I was like,
Grit.
"Yes,
Grit.
yes."
Like, I know I've been told I have no grit. I am vanilla and I don't sing, but just in general, not a lot of grit. I don't think this is a gritty show, but when someone says that, you think, okay, wait, what is that? What does that mean? And I'm kind of happy I don't have grit because it'd be too much pressure. But you were there and they asked for like 5% more grit. And by the way, you won them over, all three of them. But when they said that to you, what did you feel? What did you think? What did it mean to you to have a little more grit?
I felt like, give me about 5 seconds and I will let loose and show you more grit. And they did. So it felt good. But I knew that what they were talking about, they wanted a little more. I was playing it real soft and they wanted me to be a little more hardcore. So I was like, okay, just let y'all quit talking and let me sing and I'll show you.
I think we have that here.
A little bit more grit. Yes, my singing it.
Grit, baby. There it is. That's grit. Amazing. And then it was yes, yes, and yes.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm always curious, after any contestant, we've been doing this for 20 plus years, after any contestant leaves the audition, like what happens? We get to see you walk down the hallway and then I don't know what you do next or where you go or what you feel.
That's a good question.
Like, what happens next?
Well, it's kind of like, you're on this excitement and you're kind of on this you're just riding this high of life and you're like, and so you come off of that and you're like, okay, what do we do? Well, the first thing I do, because I'm from the South, we have to go eat. So I was like, we
Okay,
got
I
to
would do the
get
same.
something. We got to go
What'd you
get
have?
something to eat. I think we went and we had, actually, this is so cheesy, but we had the Cheesecake Factory because it was
Why is
something
that?
we knew would be good.
Oh no, we love the Cheesecake Factory.
By the way, an endless opportunity of options at the Cheesecake Factory. How do you even narrow it down to a choice on that menu?
I know. And then they try to give you the skinny-licious menu, and you're like, what are you trying to tell me, ma'am? Or sir?
Oh, you are the best. Make sure you watch, if you haven't seen it, watch it on Hulu. It's Sundays at 8 on ABC, American Idol. Reagan Mills is the contestant. You're going to love to see that audition. Thanks for coming on, a worship leader and a son of a pastor here. Appreciate you being on with us, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.